Alright, so this video is mainly for people that haven't been in, currently in my myth so far. Basically, here's what's happened. So a strange couple sold, well, a strange man to be specific, sold me Jimmy, which is going to be my character, sold not Jimmy, sorry, sold Joseph, which is my character. One moment, please. Sold Joseph, which is my character, an old house. Before he sold it to Joseph, he used to have a maid. And a son, but nobody, and a wife. He used to have a maid, a son, and a wife. The maid died, and it is rumored that the maid haunts the house. And the son, he's nowhere to be seen. The dad is also sold the house to Joseph and just disappeared randomly. Yes, so now the story takes place where Joseph is living happily in his home, and then Kyle and this interesting guy called Jimmy, which is Metro's character, where Kyle, Joseph, and this interesting guy called Jimmy and Adam live together, but it's Adam's house, right? It's Adam's house, and yeah. So what's happened is they've gone into my room, my secret room, Joseph's secret room. Sorry for that noise. They've gone into Joseph's secret room, and basically what's inside of Joseph's secret room is a ghost, and it's actually the ghost of the maid. Is actually the ghost of the maid. Something is stopping the maid from going on into the afterlife. And what's happened now is I showed Jimmy and Kyle into my room, and Jimmy found out that the maid is actually his mum. So here's the story we've pieced together. This is what we've theorized, right? Well, this is what Joseph, Jimmy, and Kyle have theorized. Basically, some of this this might not be true, and it might not, and it might be right. So I'm not giving anything away. So here's what we theorized. A happy family lived there. Well, not happy, but a family lived in the house that Joseph bought. We'll just call the house the house. So a happy family lived in the house, and something drive the father to go crazy, and he became abusive, and used to treat her mother. He used to treat the wife like trash, and used to abuse the kid. Used to abuse Jimmy. So basically. So then he was treated like a maid. He treated his wife like a maid. So that's how sorry for my stuttering. That's how everyone just thought of the wife as a maid at this point, because like he treated her like absolute trash. So what happened is the wife had enough of it and randomly disappeared one night. The child ran away as well, because he couldn't deal with it with all the stress, which is Jimmy. The child Jimmy ran away because he couldn't deal with all the stress. And then the father, we'll just call him Dad, and then Dad, he sold the house to Joseph after like a year, and we don't know where the dad is now, so we're gonna try find it. Also, let me tell you some of the side lore. So Jimmy, after he ran away from his abusive dad, he lived in caves. But then he got lost in the forest, and I found him and took him in. Kyle, he fell from the sky somehow, and then I took him in as well. And in the forest, it's meant to be like dangerous and stuff. Here, this is all the side lore. Yeah, the forest is all meant to be dangerous and stuff. I forgot what else I was going to say. Adam, he's completely mysterious. We know nothing about him yet, and he hasn't been home in a while. Well, yeah, that's basically it. But I forgot. There's one more piece of side lore I forgot to tell. But yeah, it should be kind of. I don't know. But yeah, that's explanation I'm hoping, Adam, that you watch this video fully. Well, not Adam, but you know, the real life person.